something life-changing is happening in me. Something that I wasn't expecting is gonna happen to me. At least this time in my life. I'm gonna talk more about that later, after I finish this book that I'm intending to read on this vlog. If I finish reading it. Last year, for February 2023, when I did my reading vlog for Ace of Spades, a book that I read in honor of Black History Month last year, I expressed how much I'm dying to score a copy of this book, and I finally did so on my birthday book haul. The books by Black authors that I'm most excited to read are NightCrawling by Leila Mottley and Octavia E. Butler's Fledgling. I still don't have copies of those books, but I will. I will someday, because I've heard amazing things about those books. NightCrawling by Leila Mottley. I think one significant portion of the plot of this story has to do with sibling dynamics, and I thought it will be quite significant and quite relevant to what I'm undergoing right now, because my brother my brother is helping me a lot. I'll talk more about this later. It will all make sense later on, but I hope that it will make sense later, or so I hope. I just really hope that me carrying on, me continuing, is a commitment, is a choice, is an expression of my hope that I want to persist reading. Later on, I'll just laugh about. Very profoundly sorry. I apologize if the introduction clip to this vlog is so stressful and so dramatic and so anxiety inducing. I hope that it didn't worry you. I'm so sorry. I'm still here. I published this reading vlog. I finished NightCrawling. Enjoy this. So I hope that's an assurance that I am okay. Don't worry. I'm okay. I'm fine. So I think it's only proper that I provide context to what the introduction drama is all about, okay? Okay, so how do I tell you this in the simplest way possible? Right, so I've known for a long time that my eyesight is no longer 20/20 vision, but I never really paid attention to how serious it was, and I've always downplayed my eyesight no longer being perfect. I've never worn glasses, which is odd because in my family, I'm the only one who never wears glasses. Well, not all of them do, but most of them already have reading glasses or glasses to wear. And I'm the only one in the family who doesn't have one, which is really weird in particular because I'm the reader in the family. I'm the bookworm. among all of us. And I'm the one not wearing glasses. I've always told myself, I can manage, I'm fine, I don't really need glasses, or I don't really feel the strong need to. But it finally reached an undeniable difficulty level. Well, to be completely honest to you, I can still see fine, but I don't read as fast as I used to, and I've been noticing that when watching things, in terms of reading subtitles, I have to slow it down. It came to that point that I can't really read as fast as I used to anymore. So, my family told me, recommended to me, teasingly, you should already get glasses. You should already get glasses. Because they reminded me how I've always jokingly said, well, not really jokingly, I meant that sincerely when I was young. I've been telling them how jealous I was of classmates, of friends who wear glasses. For some reason, I'm envious of people wearing that. And they said, it's finally time for you to get a reading glasses of your own. So, I consented, I agreed, alright. So, I dropped by a store where reading glasses can be purchased. Glasses, right? I had my checkup. And that was quite a long test. So what happened? The doctor told me that I may be a special case. So they could not really determine the grade of my eyesight. They're thinking it might really be potential astigmatism already. They cannot be sure, so they recommended for me to take additional tests, additional screenings to clarify, to really find out what's wrong with my eyes. What really wrecked me was when the doctor lightly hinted that they are suspecting this might be potential glaucoma. Glaucoma, in case you don't know, it's permanent blindness. And it has no cure. So imagine how devastated I was to find out that it might be a potential case of that. I've lived a lifestyle where I really did not actively been outgoing, never really became the partying type, never immersed myself in common vices. My only passion was reading. And that could be taken away from me. So my earlier introduction clip was me risking it all and still attempting to read a book, despite me being unsure of what's gonna happen to me. So I had my check on that day, and I really have to thank my brother again. He's really a savior for me. He really stands by me on my most difficult moments. He accompanied me on the second screening, additional tests that I did. I've had several interactions with a few other doctors who had checks on me. Honestly, this is not really the first time that Denriel has bought me glasses. In fact, he already bought me an anti-radiation glasses from Sunny's last year, and I've been wearing that every time I work. But that really wasn't meant to improve or clarify my vision. It was only meant as an anti-radiation pair of glasses. So I really need to have this already, and I'm so glad that all the doctors that I interacted with had been really, really nice about checking my eyesight. So now we can proceed. We can proceed with my review on NightCrawling by Leila Mottley. And since we already started this reading vlog with a shameless discussion about things happening in my personal life, I think it's only also relevant that I should preface this review by yet another admission, yet another confession, right? That although I really, really craved buying a copy of this book because the author, Leila Mottley, is so, so young, and I was so intrigued how someone of her age can write something award nomination worthy. I'm gonna admit that I went into this book, I started this book with my cliche prejudice about YA coming-of-age stories. Am I the only one guilty of that? A lot of us are, right? YA and coming-of-age, when we reach that point in our lives where we've already gotten sort of tired with YA and very, very young protagonists, we are so quick to dismiss the quality and excellence of books, right? Right? So I started reading NightCrawling with that thought in my head. Oh, it's really good. Yeah, I'm gonna give this 4 stars. Yeah, it's way advanced for someone her age. Wow. Okay, it's so good. 4 stars. NightCrawling is such a tender, unforgettable, gut-wrenching slap in the face. A reminder to all of us to never dismiss YA coming-of-age stories that easily. Leila Mottley, this writer, pay attention to her. Everything they said to praise this book is necessary and very, very, very accurate. It is a great book. The 2 outstanding things that are my absolute favorites about NightCrawling. Number 1, it's such a masterpiece of gray characters. I'm a sucker for that. And Leila Mottley was able to craft very, very questionable characters that are a mix of likable and unlikable, problematic, inspiring, and it really is an attestation, a testament to her wisdom. She's so beyond her years. How could she write this as a teenager? Make it make sense. Wow. If you think you have a problem with much older authors and writers really romanticizing the difficulty of understanding young characters, right? So if you wonder how a young character would look like, would read like, if it's really written by someone who's really in that era, this is it. This is the book. This is it. But it still makes you wonder, how on earth could you still deliver the other characters that are from other walks of life, from different ages, so effectively? Oh my goodness. Second thing would be her ability and competency in delivering richly layered set of conflicts that really, I wish I could have a better word to say this, but thought-provoking. I think I will always think about those conflicts for such a long time. Since this features sort of criminal activities, the final chapters of the book almost read like a thriller, because it's so compelling that you really keep on flipping the page, really eager to know what happens next. And she did that in a very, really heartbreaking, poetic manner. Need I say more? My 3rd book of the year is yet another 5 stars. 3 5 stars. 2024. Above all else, NightCrawling is the kind of book that not only makes me rejoice as a reader, but makes me so thrilled, so excited for the upcoming writers, the upcoming generation of storytellers who will bless us with great books, great stories to share to the world. And I really, really want to read more. I want to stick around longer to read more books. I will continue reading, okay? I will continue reading. Thank you, Leila Mottley. Thank you, NightCrawling. I hope everyone is continuing to read and enjoy great literature for this year. Thank you.